Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Ellen. Hey, I got the smoker going out here, about to do some pulled pork and leg quarters. And I got the vertical smoker back. A lot of y'all have seen that before. I hadn't used it probably a year or so. But let's take a look at it. I sold my reverse flow, the one with the griddle on the top. And so I finally went and got this from where we used to be at. And I've had it up here a couple weeks. I've done a couple cooks on it, leg quarters mostly. I changed the door on it. Anybody that remembers it knows that door was different. I took all the meal scale and paint off of it, trying to get it. I may eventually do the whole thing in bare metal. It's just got the first coat of oil on it right now. But anyway, we're gonna put pulled pork on there, get it started early, and gonna throw some leg quarters on there to cook while that's going. So I got a pork butt over here. They don't take a whole lot of trimming. I'll probably get a little bit of the fat cap off. Maybe score it a little bit. I'm going with this on the pork. I like that on pork, and I need to get rid of it anyway. It's starting to get a little hard in there. And this is a pretty good all seasoning. I like this on those leg quarters, on smoked leg quarters. I don't like it on leg quarters in the oven. I don't like leg quarters in the oven hardly at all anyway. But anyway, we're gonna get this thing trimmed up and get it put on there. And then after that, we're gonna put the leg quarters on, and I'll show you how I trim the leg quarters up. These leg quarters prep while that's sitting. All I really do, I done trim these, a little fat off the back. You know, you get all that extra skin and fat and everything on the back side. Trim all that off. Make sure you clean inside there on the thigh, because that's just blood and whatever it is, it needs to come out. But I clean it out with a butter knife and then put it under water and rinse it out. And you can actually cut all the way down the side of that bone if you got a good knife or some good shears, and just take the whole thing out completely. But you lose a couple bites right there. But after cleaning all of that, what I do, this tendon right here on the leg, cutting that right down there at the bottom. And then, because you know that tendon is hard when you cook it. Then one little slit right there through it, and there's another tendon coming up the front side of that leg. You can really just run your knife all the way around it. I do not like that tendon to stay on there. It'll just about cook it away if you split it right there. And then for me, I know this don't go for everybody, but I'm not gonna too much eat the skin. So what I do, sometimes I'll eat the skin, and you can still season the outside of the skin. That's what most people do. I pull the skin back. And then season underneath the skin. And then fold the skin back over the top of it and cook it with the skin on. I don't remove the skin altogether because it'll dry out some. And sometimes I do eat it, but normally I just don't eat the skin. No particular reason, I'm just not big on it. And after you have it back on, you can put a little seasoning over that too. What I'm really after on the leg quarter is the meat. So that's where I want the seasoning to be at. And that's pretty much it. I mean, trimming, clean out along the side of that thigh. Split that tendon on the bottom of the leg. That chicken's about ready. It's been about an hour and a half. That chicken's ready. That chicken is ready. When it snaps over like that, you're pretty much in there. Pork is looking good. All right, it's sitting at about 180. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it. And it's been about 5 hours so far. And it's got a pretty good bark on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it and then put it back in there. We're gonna get up to around 202, 203. I'm gonna squirt it down real good with this apple juice again. Then we're gonna put some of this all-purpose seasoning on it that I used on the chicken. So just a little something extra to go inside it. Pull all of it. I think my old lady wanted to do something with a piece of it without it being pulled. I'm not gonna pull it all. I got lucky and found these bagel buns. Can't find them half the time, probably because they're so good. They sell out fast. But I'm just using a regular bun. I'm not even gonna toast it. Put a little sauce on there. It's got a lot of bark on it too, and it tastes good mixed in there. Gotta sauce again. A lot of times I just mix the sauce in and leave it like that. I actually like it like that. My old lady likes it to just put the sauce on. So we kind of just go with that. But anyway, after that, a little coleslaw. This is just regular store, the bag of coleslaw that you can get in the store with a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of mayonnaise, some salt and pepper, and a little bit of sugar. And then on mine, if I have them, I like to have these spicy pickles. It's like sweet spicy. Or jalapenos. I don't have any jalapenos. I should have canned a bunch of those ones I was cooking over the spring. But anyway, that's gonna be one nice sandwich. Man, that sucker's good. Usually all oak wood. There's some charcoal mix in there, but it's mostly oak that I smoked it with. But man, it took it good. You can see the bark on there. And it is just fabulous. I try to have coleslaw with pulled pork anytime I have it. It's just something about the combination, especially with those spicy pickles. So anyway, that'll do it on this video. Gotta get all this cleaned up. Man, y'all gotta excuse my dirty shirt and everything. I've been working the whole time this thing was cooking, so it got kind of filthy, and I didn't want to go back in just to get cleaned up just to do this. Because I'm fixing to go right back to work anyway. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. We'll see y'all on the next one.